And it is a pleasure to welcome today Barrett Davis. Hey, Barrett.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks. Congratulations. Brand new record out. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, and some shows coming up. I know you're playing Great Eagle in Nashville on November 22nd, and I'm sure more dates coming along. So, love the record.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Let's get a song.
Awesome. This one's Carolina Still. Fix that alternator for my next door neighbor in exchange for a brand new radiator. This is my occupation, a full-blown operation for that still up in the pines. 'Cause I know how good corn grows in them valley fields, and I'll build a bed in them hills, Carolina still. Sheriff's on my neck, a DA's on the edge, and it's a slippery slope standing on this ledge. But they need a warrant for that shine I'm pouring, not that still up in the pines. 'Cause I know how good corn grows in them valley fields, and I'll build a bed in them hills, Carolina still. I know how good corn grows in them valley fields, and I'll build a bed in them hills, Carolina still.
All right. WNCW Live Music today from Barrett Davis and here in Studio B. And songs off a brand new record, The Ballad of Aesop Finn. Awesome. Carolina Still, the name of the song there. Yeah, Barrett is, I know you grew up in Transylvania County, but this is a Western North Carolina record, isn't it?
Yes, it very much is. That song's inspired by my great-grandfather, who's from the Barnardsville area, and they ended up just kind of spreading out all over the U.S. and somehow coming back here with me. I was raised in Transylvania County, so.
Right on. So that was your great-grandfather still?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like a horse guy. He was worked for the Army. He was a cavalry sergeant. Yeah.
So the stories got passed down through the generations, or?
Oh yeah, they definitely did. Yeah, Grandpa and his brother were both somebody we made or heard stories about for quite a while.
There's that feeling on this record all the way through, like mountain culture, storytelling, folk record.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's somewhat of an allegory of living in the Appalachian Mountains and growing up here, and kind of mixing up all the culture and modern culture at the same time.
Right. Musically too, though, stylistically.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, very much so. And I wanted that to represent that because a lot of this stuff is just made up junk out of my own head. So
yeah. That's kind of how culture works and folk culture works.
Right.
Right? Mixed up junk in a lot of people's collective heads, right?
That's right. Yeah, I'm a believer in it, and I really just love eclectic music, so it's hard to make a mainstream or like a mainline kind of record, I should say.
Yeah. It sounds great. How long was the record in the making, the songwriting, getting the band together, the arrangements, all that kind of stuff?
That was probably like 4 years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I would say the songwriting probably 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it sound?
I think it's awesome.
There's that moment like you pour your heart and soul into this record, and then it's there, and you, like the first time you listen to it must be a strange experience.
Yeah, it seems like I've listened to it for the first time a few times.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you get that feeling quite often after new mixes or just after the product's out even. Changes every time.
Yeah. Who's in the band with you today?
This is JT Linville on the bass and good friend Jackson Delaney on the dobro. And these guys have been with me for a good minute, and I really rely on them a whole lot.
Yeah, I know they've played a lot of music together over the years.
Oh, yeah.
You as well.
Yeah, both are doing bass and dobro on the whole record. So.
It's pretty much all Western North Carolina musicians on the record, is that?
I believe so. Pretty close to it. I mean, there's two people that aren't from the area. Actually, I don't know. Owen's from Birmingham too, so yeah. So yeah, but for the most part, seems like it.
Yeah, cool. So The Ballad of Aesop Finn is the name of the album, and that character in the title is kind of important to the record too, right?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, Aesop Finn's we couldn't really find a great meaning except for storyteller, and Finn actually just means the end, so it's the ballad of the storyteller's end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, all this stuff ties together. It's really nice. I mean, it's like a sort of a concept record, whether intentional or not, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe because it took so long, that stuff started coming together slowly and seamlessly, but there was no clear intention going through.
Yeah. I often have this conversation with people like mountain music, Western North Carolina mountain music. What does that mean? And, it's nebulous, but like I say, this feels like, well, this is what it means. This is one good shot at it. So.
That feels really nice to hear you say that. For me, it's everything. Mountain music is everything. Or I guess folk music.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're talking with Barrett Davis. The Ballad of Aesop Finn is this new record. And a show coming up in November, the 22nd at the Great Eagle.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there'll be other dates. If people want to learn about your music, what's a good place to go online?
I would go to barrettdavismusic.com. I think that's a great place to start, and you can see all the wonderful videos. We had a great time producing as many videos as possible for folks to watch. On the first record, I believe there's close to 7. So, yeah, it should be a fun experience to hop on there and go through YouTube and the rest of it.
Yeah, cool.